Hey guys, so this is probably going to be me just dribbling shit, and I will say this is more for like creator side of things. I just want to kind of like, I guess more for the documentary too. I want to jot everything down, like, because if this ever does turn into something, it's cool to kind of watch that journey. So what I am trying to do at the moment is just all these small things. So for general public, probably not that interesting. For anyone who's a creator, at the moment, like I think I'm trying to find my style. My style, I think I really want to be is just that authentic device style. And what I mean by that is I don't use PC. I looked into doing professional stuff, but I think because there's part of me that's OCD and it can kind of focus on the things that don't matter. I think with PCs that can happen very often. Like you can sit there for fuck, I've watched can't sit there for days. Like just fine tuning one little thing, and I know it gets a better outcome. I'm very got so many ideas. So at the moment, I'm using an iPad. Got a cheap Oppo phone. It's like an Oppo Lite. X3 Lite Find, and honestly, like the quality for like just like pictures and stuff, it makes it a bit more dynamic. It's got that instant portrait mode where it blurs out the background. That's kind of cool. This version does have a video mode for that. I do like the longer phones too because of I can't remember the dude's name. I was supposed to write it down before I said this, but he's from Instagram. It's like Dre SX or something, but dude's got mean transitions just with phones. He flips phone around and he records from the bottom, so it's actually like it's that the camera's usually at the top. When you flip it around, it's at the bottom. You wait, then you press record, and then it actually pops up, and it just looks, because it's close, I don't know what it does, but it's super cool. And I've been kind of using that style with this phone, and it's been super cool. For the interview stuff that we're going to make a lot of the episode stuff for, I think we're just going to use the iPad in this. Like, I've got a GoPro. It's kind of cool for transitional shit, but you don't really need a heavy action-packed fucking camera unless doing some action-packed shit, which I will do eventually. At the moment, I've got like a little arrow on my camera, so now I'm trying to learn how to focus in on, like, I think for doing these vlogs like this, it's important to make it look like, you're connecting with people. Eventually I want to move to shades. That is a Casey Neistat. If any of you guys follow him, like he's the OG of vlogging to me. I was born in 83 and didn't really get into the YouTube stuff too early, like watching just people do this shit. If you watch him, you'll see heaps of things that I've kind of developed from him. How to make a date interesting, kind of give it a story, like a beginning, middle, end to a degree. I kind of twisted mine a little, so it's more of like sometimes I'll do setup jokes with like more like a Thursday where I'm gonna get drunk and I'll go do, and they're like, it's loose. And then I won't show any of it. That's my in-house joke. But so yeah, I guess technology wise and my style, I want to develop as more a device. I really want to try use as many free apps as possible. I want to be that dude who kind of hustled through the dirt and the grind with the grindiest shit that you can have. And I want to teach other people how to use maybe these eventually once I figure them out, because I'm going through the process. It would be cool to kind of like, show that side of things. I think for vlogging at the moment, other thing, just got one of those little lights, but it was like from $2 shop or something. And honestly, it does the trick. And I'm super kind of like happy with just this little setup at the moment. I am more focused on my backdrop. So I do like now that I'm kind of can probably use that area because it's my blinds, but for some reason it looks super white. So I think when I'm talking, it kind of halos me, and I don't know, that kind of just happened. But I am more aware of what's behind me now, especially when I'm on the road and I'm filming and stuff. Like, it's cool to see a wall, but if you see people, if you see movement, if you're on a bus, if you're doing any type of thing, I think there's really cool ways of not looking dorky, like that guy who just goes for him. But to be able to like make it kind of interesting, you're there, plus, be able to melt it into one cool little story. So yeah, I guess for any of the creators who are thinking of doing it, bro, I'm starting on a phone, I'm starting on an iPad. I don't have a computer whatsoever. I got a little light. I did buy one of these, like, these things that you kind of like, you can hook your phone up to with these, like, I don't know like this. And I use that and basically my skateboard and good ideas, like run with ideas. I think at the moment I'm trying to go outside of the box because I never wanted to be popular for being popular, and I knew there was a moment a little while back that I could have been, and I chose not to. Why? Because I didn't know what my creative style was. I don't want to just be famous to be famous. I think to like grow as a creator and a content maker is going to be the cool part. So anyone thinking of doing it, man, phone, iPad. I'm sure everyone has those. I'm so behind on technology. I barely know how to use this fucking thing. But I've got to drive. I've got some cool ideas. Transitions. Learn transitions too. Being able to make one scene move into the next scene. Doesn't always have to be like, you know, something that's moving. But to be able to take that and then that and make it kind of go like that. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I was just going to dribble this out. But it was cool speaking with you all. I hope any creators out there that think about doing this, man, I'm going to have to obviously get a couple of like real shitty jobs, but man, until it happens, enjoy the process. Nothing but peace, love, and positivity.